Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay, the song literally is finishing up. I want to thank good evening, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Even though it's literally late at night, so everyone, all of you have already done your celebrating, depending on where you are in the world. So I haven't gone live for a couple days. I've been enjoying the 4 days off I've been given at work before the bizarre schedule I now have. There's like to change the schedule, and then someone else came in and then they did my following schedule, but they didn't change it. They didn't do the new one. They did the old one. So it's like, oh fuck, I don't have another day off until next Friday. I'm like, oh, all that work in a row I gotta do. Oh, it sucks. But all this week is all like my regular time. It just all starts on Tuesday, and then it just a nonstop up, and then once it gets to Sunday, it's all the original schedule time. So that's gonna suck even more. Ugh. Anyway, I was trying to figure out what to do. Obviously, if you remember the last cover stream I did, or the first one, and that was the first time I ever did it. I had a lot of fun recording those cover songs and editing them. So those obviously all went live. I uploaded them to all the platforms I'm on, and I'm going to be doing more of that. Difference is I haven't really picked what songs I'm going to be covering. I do have some candidates, and thankfully this time I made sure I opened everything. I don't want a moment where I'm like, I need to record this. I need to record my Alistair with the voice effect on, and then discover that the microphone for that is not on here. It's not on Audacity, and it not record. Yeah, so did my editing, uploaded stuff to other platforms. Some didn't get like as many hits as I thought they would. I mean, I know just like I put something out, I'm like, huh. I assumed that would have gotten like that would kind of go. Like example being TikTok, the cover of "Stayed Gone" floundered on my TikTok account. Like there's like single digit view for that, but it popped off onto YouTube though. Like it's like what when I'm looking at it, that so like it pops off on one spot, and then about like it didn't pop off on the other. It's content creation game is weird. That's what I say. And some stuff I thought I was gonna get fucking eviscerated for. I'll be honest with you. When I did my poison cover, like that was like at the very end of the stream, so like my voice was like going. I was trying my damnedest to do my angel, and just I was like, oh man, people are gonna eviscerate me, and I was like, just watching the likes just come in on my upload. I was like, okay, people actually like my cover I did. I was kind of critical because I'm very critical of anything I do. That's kind of like why, like even why it's taking so long for me to even get like an OC model. It's like when I'm doing the design, like how it's working out, I'm just like very like critical about about it. Like, oh, what is that? Which is just like, oh, would that be too much? Maybe I should redesign that. And it's just like it's taking way too long. All right, let's not waste the time. Thankfully, the everything's kind of calmed the fuck down on my internet. I remember the first time I did this, I had spent 30 minutes trying to figure out what the hell was going on with it. Because we were dropping frames and we weren't even doing anything. Okay. Should the first cover be? Let's try something a little light. In my pile of potential songs. I think we'll do. Well, let's do We'll Meet Again. I think that one would be perfect. A perfect start song. Nice and short. We can warm up the Alistair voice a little bit with it. Hmm. Guess it is working. Do the first thing you gotta do. Gotta remove the audio. Gotta remove the lyrics. Okay, let me sure that's all it's on. Should move this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, didn't I have it so tiny. Okay, just add a stereo track, move it to the top because that's where I like having my vocals. Here's the this is the outlet Mr. Vocal. If they just want, it's a 1, so we got this. Now, actually, I wonder if I should do that. I'm thinking right now, while I'm about to record, should I, should I use the voice mod? I'll use the official thing, which is what I normally use. Because the previous times I did my covers with Alistair, I was using this like community, like custom version that was like in there. But there's an actual like official show kind of radio demon, quote unquote. They don't say it's Alistair. This is the radio demon voice effect, and like that one I use when I first started doing it. When I was actually like practicing and doing the Alistair voice for the first time. But I wonder if I should actually do it with the Audacity effects. Because I know there was a thing I watched by this YouTube channel. That's how I learned how to do the effects. I just saw like what you are supposed to do, and I was actually very surprised. Like, oh, it's all kind of just built in, and it actually sounds a lot better. That way, I don't have to worry about the microphone because it would just be on the default, and I just got to change everything else. Okay. So like I always do. I need to actually look up as a way to shut that fucking notification off. Just randomly, I'll be doing something on my computer. Just like I'll get a notification goes, "Hey, you have Coral Paint Shop Ultimate installed on your PC because I got it from a Humboldt bundle years ago." And I'll just get a notification. A thing just pops up in the bottom right corner of one of my monitors, just like, "Hey, you want to update to the newest version for this amount of money?" It's just like, no, I do not wish to do that. Please, thank you. Please don't pop up while I'm doing shit. And I gotten sidetracked also when I was talking about a bunch of shit. But I was going to play like the Battlefront Classic Collection, but oh god, that fucking launch. Those servers and fucking ugh. I could I feel for everybody. I have the game on PC. I have the originals as well. Oh, so like I don't understand what the fuck happened there. But then again, Aspire's not really known for their online stuff. Like they will port like older games to get them like working on like some modern console stuff, but that's kind of all they really do. Like making original games is like not really their big thing. Like they were doing the Knights of the Republic remake and that got all fucked up. It's like, oh, it got pulled away. Maybe we don't know what the hell is going on here. Here, and then it's like they do this, and it's like the online part's the big issue. But there's all these bizarre changes in there. Like sound effects are changed. As soon as I saw was in the loading screen for Battlefront 1, and I was loading into the world, I just knew immediately there was something wrong. Like, why is the zooming into the planet sound effect very different? It's like not correct. And also they increased the size. It's a massive. I don't get it. I don't know what they did. How did Battlefront 2 go from 4 gigs to 50? And you look at it, it's like it's not, nothing in there seems to be like that improved because it didn't upgrade the graphics. It's the same 2005 graphics in there. They're just in 4K, but you can do that on the original game and it doesn't affect the size that much. Anyway, enough with my jibber jabber. Enough with be a freaking delaying the inevitable, wasting everyone's time. I'll do it with like the Audacity effects. I know the person who uploaded that video in their pinned comment. They said they were going to delete it because it was tied to an old school account, which I totally understand. I have an old Japanese PSN account that I lost the password to, even though they had everyone change it for the hack attack that happened in 2011. And I remember writing it down. I just don't know what happened to that paper because I put it somewhere. And I know I didn't throw it out. I just don't know where it is. And that Japanese account I had bought so much shit on there, and I lost it all one day. That's why I have this deep seated hate for Resistance 3. Not because of the game, but because it fucked up my PS3 because it took so long to install. I thought there was a problem. And it just deleted everything off my hard drive. And I lost the old all my accounts. I had to like re-sign in. I was like, oh no, I don't know my Japanese account. So all those DLCs I spent money on, it just was gone. I was like, fuck you, Resistance 3. I lost all that shit. And but anyway, he had showed like how you do it. It's like surprisingly kind of easy. It's a couple of different effects you just apply because when you apply effects, it doesn't like overwrite another. So it's just like a sequence you gotta put them into. And it's like I think it's like 4 separate effects if I recall correctly. It's one of those things when I do it, I'll be like, okay, okay, that's it. And of course, because I love his work, it will be the Paranoid DJ version. I love that he puts like a story in with his songs. Like the full versions have like a story going on. This one's just like, hey, someone's just come into the room and Alistair's playing on the piano. That's basically that's, and they're playing this song, which obviously came out after their time, and they even say it, which means I will have to say it in the cover. So let me just get some water in me. It's not an intense song, but I definitely want to keep the votes lubricated. I don't know if I should be editing this on stream again, just so we can get through a lot more covers. Because that was a big thing when I look back at this stream where I was like just editing a lot of stuff. It's like, wow, I spent a lot of time just kind of trying to fix shit, and I kept that muted because I didn't like having y'all just kind of hear editing sounds. It just sounds really strange. At least to me. I rather have like fun little clips of me singing the song rather than you just watching me just try to figure out spectrograms and figure out where the hell an audio thing should go. All right. Okay, Ushian, stop talking. Begin the song. That's what people are here for. Ah, ah, ah. Hello, my dear. Hello. Hi. Hello. Get myself in the range. Ah, my dear. I didn't see you there. And begin. Ah, I didn't see you there. Don't be shy. Make yourself comfortable. Surprised. I've been known to tickle the ivories from the time. There's few good things that are more entertaining than a good song, don't you agree? I'm rather fond of this one. It's a bit after my time, but it is such a thoughtful melody. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. And I will just say hello to the folks that you know. Tell them you won't be long. I'll be happy to know that as I saw you go, you were singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Until we meet again, my friend. All right. So you did that pretty well. One thing negative about having this on window capture is it doesn't show you what I'm clicking on. So in order to, I'll explain this way. What you want to do, let me make the window just a tiny bit smaller so you can kind of see. Oh, it doesn't show you the top part. What should I do? What should I do? Let's see. Damn, I made it so big. So much shit on there. Do 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 do. Yee dee dee. Boop boop. Zip catcher on a 4K monitor. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Put down like this, hopefully. Okay. Uh, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. This is I made this stupidly big again. My dumb butt. Put that over there. We'll fix that up. Just a kind of a quick little way to kind of like, hey, here's how this kind of works. So you go to effects up here, and then you go to distortion, and you first do soft clipping. You change clipping threshold to 8 because it's default at 6, and you apply it. It does that. And then you go back to distortion, and then you just go to medium overdrive and apply that. Don't have to change anything. And you go to your EQ and filters, and you put a high pass filter on. Set the frequency to 700, and your decibels at 48. 8, right, which is the maximum here. Apply that. And it does this. And the last thing you do, find you. The last thing I always forget about. No, that right there. My bad. I was like, what was the last thing? Oh wait, it's this one. You go to filter curve EQ, and then you just go to the factory presets and just put it on telephone. And makes this. It will make it this curve. It'll be like a straight line, and it gives like this curve, and just apply it. And that's literally how you make like an Alistair like voice onto Audacity. There, nice little tutorial thing. So now I can teach that to all of you. So it sounds like this now.
Ah, I didn't see you there. Don't be shy. Make yourself comfortable. Surprised? I've been known to tear the ivories from the time.
Yeah. So yeah, I made a short video on TikTok where I just like had this I when I first when I did the whole stay on, I had to do that part. Right? And I just did it with the effects on. And I was just like, that was so much easier. So I'll have to edit this. It's only. I think I could just cut it here. Because if I remember, the song begins here. Yeah. So I just gotta move this over a bit. Just like that. It's a tiny bit. Just like right there. Like right here. Okay, just slightly bit. I can just remove. I can remove this. Just like a breath here. What I really need to know if there's a way to just kind of remove, like, put like a noise suppression on for recording in Audacity. There probably is a way. I just don't. You're like, oh, you fool! You just gotta do this. Just like
We'll meet again. Don't know where.
there. That works. Any little parts like this is probably a breath. Yeah. Yeah.
We meet again, my friend.
Okay. Yeah, it works.
Ah, I didn't.
There. I know. That's why I'm saving the project as, you fool. So, oh, uh, yeah. I'll work on this more later. I'll always close the project out. This time I didn't export the audio. I just saved the project. I'll edit it a bit more at a different time. I know I'm gonna fucking butcher this. There's a cover song in here. I'm just like, ooh, I would butcher that so bad. Did I already? Oh yeah, wait. I remember I did a thing. I did a test of something. Yeah. Move track up. Okay. Okay. If you can't read that, we are going to do a cover of Insane, famously the fan song by Black Gryphon and Balslick. There was the pilot voice for Alistair. The singing voice. He sang the Alistair reprise at the end. They made a fan song called Insane. There's a couple different covers of it. Famously, currently, I don't think it's available anymore. It might have been for a short time, depending on how it's done. But it was made into an emote. Called Reaper's Showtime in Fortnite. So this is Paranoid DJ's cover of it. Not too different. It just the style is a lot, fits. You like the whole the voice part in the beginning with the radio. It's just like, oh, it's not that the equal opportunity killer, Alistair. It's just in the Paranoid. It's just like the equal opportunity killer, yours truly. Just love it, kind of like a self thing. I would. I don't have the skills to do this. Someone might be able to. I would love a crazy emote where it would be you would have the radio, just there, like someone like you holding the radio, but your body's invisible, and it would just play the audio. And then it's like, oh, yours truly, and then you can pull, your model would just show up. So as an intro, I would come into the world, and you could have this play. You just a custom design old timey radio, and then it's like, yours truly, and then I could just have it timed. I would just physically just move the prop out of the way from my head, and it just comes from face to the whole body. I disappear. It's definitely something that is possible to do. I don't know how to do that. I would. Yeah. Yeah, about the same. Try to figure out what's the timing. Sometimes you gotta do some extra work to get the full audio out. I do find it very odd, the mic sensitivity. Even with I have a noise suppression thing on, if I just lightly tap my desk, I see react to it, which is a little weird. Because if it's picking up very clear on here, it's picking up even more in Audacity, and I have to remove some noise out of there. Oh, that's all. I see another song I could do a cover of. I'm just like, ooh, that'd be interesting. There's one character I would not be able to do. You. Ooh, but I can do the other one. I can do the main song singer. I can't do the side character. It'll be for obvious reasons. When you know what the song is, you're like, I see why. All right. Beloved, for your entertainment, it is my pleasure to introduce this new arrival, Equal Opportunity Killer, yours truly. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I'm starting to understand. I belong among the angels, and dear, that's just fine with me. Ha! Did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, darling, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. Then I have the power to read all of you in entertaining fire. I just noticed something. Why is my recording here? Excuse me, Audacity. You were supposed to put it in the vocals up here. We gotta do that again. Which is very apropos. I did hear I screwed up some of that intro. We gotta pop that bitch back up. Let's start that again. Fresh record. We also improve our voice a little bit. Let's make sure we are up in this range again. It's funny. I was doing the characters back and forth. I was just like, my Angel and Alistair, like just kind of doing those voices. They're not that different in terms of like how I get to those ranges. It's more putting the transatlantic accent sound in. Having more of this type of sound when you talk like Alistair. Very old-timey radio. 9 out of 10 doctors and there's recommend Lucky Strike cigarettes. Yeah, like that inflection in there. And then like my Angel dust is just supposed to be like a little bit higher up here. Yeah, what was because Blake's at GalaxyCon in Richmond, Virginia currently. Yeah, because like the cast is there for what the hell was it? Crack is expensive. Yeah, he's been signing his stuff as that. Just crack is expensive, Blake. On anything he's been getting the sign. I think it's pretty funny. All right. Anyway, take 2. This time we're in the right track. Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Hell's latest arrival, the Equal Opportunity Killer. Yours truly. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You can tell me where I am. I think I don't know how I got here, but I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and dear, that's just fine with me. Ha! There I dare were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, darling, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? I've been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire, but now I have the power to aid all of you in entertaining fire. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da la da da. La da la da 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 da. Wait a minute. Do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine? Departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time. We used to have such fun together. Maybe that's what I need. But I have one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed? Sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, darling, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire, and I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire. La da la da da la da la da da. La da la da 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 da. Yes. Sorry that you just got in my way. I promise, darling, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire. And maybe I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire. Sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, darling, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane? We're just about even there. It's the lot that does that really right there. Split that right here. If you just hang on, get that back. Mute. I'll play this. Yeah. Right there would be where our lyrics begin. I'm doing like by the eye. That's why I try to lean over. Because obviously this is on my left monitor and you all are on my right. So this is like all the way to the left side of the screen. So obviously we want the first big pop of the spectrogram to be at that location because that's like where the lyrics are supposed to kick in. Also this big spot here. This is fire. Ting fire, and then it's like silent because it's all the Lata does. So it's like that's what this, the music kicks up here. So this is where you want it to be. Just gonna right there. Of course, we gotta do what we gotta do. So solve clipping, apply the effects. Okay, you go back, distortion, medium overdrive. Okay, effects. Put the filter on. Boop. And then last but not least, go back, filter curve, factory preset, telephone, apply. I just hate that you can't just hit play. Like there's not an option to just play from like the beginning. You just put wherever you put the dashes. It's fine for editing. You just like to have like a nice little give me a here. Can I get the option to just play from the beginning? Ooh.
Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Hell's latest arrival, the equal opportunity killer, yours truly. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You can tell me where I am. I think I know how I got here, but I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and dear, that's just fine with me. Ha! Didn't get there idea we're high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, darling, I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane?
Okay. Save the project. and without the noise of the fucking dude getting sliced, like on in there. It's just not, huh? There's just a sound of someone getting sliced, and you have no idea why. That's fun. I like that. Part of me really wants to do this cover. This other song I'm looking at was like the song, however, is the cover is in French, and I didn't take French in high school. I took Spanish, and even then, I lost a bit of that. Uh, well, I can do if I know the words in Spanish. I can be able to say it no problem. In French, it would be playing it by the ear. I have to hear it first, then like the replicate and then replicate it. But this song though, this one, this is a Husk song. That's what makes it different. Because like when I was doing the Husk part for the Smile Like You Mean It cover, the very first recording stream I did differently because I can't do Keith David. Like that's full stop. I don't have that range, but I can get into that kind of low raspy level. Ooh, I think I'm at that. I'll grab the. I'll have to grab the other person's vocals and then edit around it. This will be a bigger editing thing. I mean, thankfully for the song, well, if I'm remembering it carefully in my head, there isn't any point in the song in which they overlap. It's just one then the next person. So we're sure to drown in this Husk song. It's very different, obviously. So we got seen this all as Husk, and it's like a more of a rockish sound. But the whole like story is this is Husk and Charlie. Charlie's like, oh, let's discuss some plans to help get you redeemed, get you, to heaven. And Husk's like, nah, I'm done. I'm cool. Well, I'm a lost cause, man. I can't be taken. And it's super fucking good. So I think this thing is telling me I have to actually find a different version because this doesn't have the lyrics on it. We're gonna put our hands like this and pray, hey, that the best resource you can get for lyrics has the fucking thing on there. Okay, no, they don't. The full version has the fucking lyrics with it. The other one does not. Oh, they do like a karaoke song. And then I have to go to fucking Spotify and put the lyrics up that way.
Husker, was it? Well, yes, but ended up in hell in the first place. Well, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. The vocal remover thing still has the very faint. You can hear that, so it starts when Charlie says maybe we should start at the beginning. And that's when the music like really starts up. Is there not I'm not going to do the plot version for this song because it's kind of something I just want to do off the cuff. It will be turned to a video. It's just like, I'm going to edit it and everything. Just know that's, I'm not going to do the full story part. I just want to do the song. All right. We're in the correct track. I like when things are not set up properly. Let's do it.
Okay, well, maybe we should start at the beginning, like how you ended up in hell in the first place.
You really want to know?
Of course! That way we can work out the best treatment plan for your specific situation.
Situation, huh? Okay. But you hear this from me than someone like Al. I was once so wandering, man, because I never felt at home. And I'm just a gambling man, risking everything I own. The spirit left in me is a bottle off the shelf. And I don't have to see a goddamn way to save my soul or self. There's a hole in me that it's supposed for the world to see. It's no, so why did what he please? But I can't be fecked to lose my patience. So I know it's Jay drunk and complacent. I'm a radio soul, we'll have to go to the back on the call of mine on the radio. As for the empty-hearted, too far, gonna know where it started. Start from the cards, never shows his hands. Okay. Okay, this version is a lot. Oh. I need the full lyrics up. Ad break. In 5 minutes. Well then. So going to fucking ad break while we're fucking singing then. Because I ain't running a fucking ad while I'm recording this. Snooze that shit.
Maybe we should start at the beginning, like how you ended up in hell in the first place.
I like to. I just need you to do your thing correctly, please. Please?
Maybe we should start at the beginning, like how you ended up in hell in the first place.
You really want to know?
Of course! That way we can work out the best treatment plan for your specific situation.
Situation, huh? Okay. Better you hear this from me than someone like Al. I was once a wandering man because I never felt at home. Now I'm just a gambling man, risking everything I own. The only spirit left in me is from a bottle off the shelf. And all it means is I can see a goddamn way to save my soul or self. There's a hole in me, and it's exposed shows for the world to see. It knows he knows, so I did what he pleased. But I can't be fucked to lose my patience, so I just stay drunk and complacent. I'm a wicked old soul, nowhere left to go at the back end. The man on the radio, raise a glass for the empty-hearted. Too far gone to know where it started. A shark of the cards never shows his hands, and the same is still true when you have these claws and fangs. So don't think you can bring my walls down. I drank my fill, and it's that I'm sure to drown. Good luck with that. I guess your old man's got his dues when all was said and done. Seeing all the chumps down here, I know I'm not the only one. So you got a plan, so now go ahead and get me clean. Till there, I want to decide with me, I ain't telling nothing to redeem. There's a hole in me, and it's exposed for the world to see. And now you know I'm a wrecking machine. Though I try to show you some patience to tell you, so I'll be complacent. I'm a wicked old soul, nowhere left to go at the beck and call on the man on the radio. Finally raise a glass for the empty-hearted, too far gone to know where it started. A shark of the cards never shows his hands at the same, so drilled at these claws and fangs. Though you don't think you can bring my walls down, I drank my fill and it's I'm sure to drown.
If you just put your faith in me, you could grow and heal and change. You don't need to suffer all this pain.
Is it really that hard to see? There's nothing left inside of me. I can't love or cry or hate, so who the fuck cares about my fate? No, wicked old souls, nowhere left to go, where the back end call of the ones on the radio. With a glass for the empty-hearted, we're too far gonna know where it started. So do you think you can bring our walls down? We drank our fill and it's that we're sure to ground off the ground in the burial mounds. Taste the blood in our mouths. Now there's nowhere out. Just lay my head down, too lost to be found. With my hands still bound, I've already drowned. Yeah, putting my voice in that range. Ooh, this song. Yeah, I would have to add. This is Charlie's vocals. Here would just be like an editing thing. Because I can't do Charlie. Like around here you can get like the depth of my voice. Yeah, so some of this, I'll have to go in there and do some extra recording. It started. Yeah, just right there, my voice was just like, nope, no, sir. Also love you can tell. So these weird lines. So it's like 1-1, and it's like a dip down then dip up. Those are the me just hitting the mute on the on my freaking microphone here. We must cover songs that are not recorded in a day. It's like a karaoke thing. Do a lot of safe projects as I'm gonna be working on later. Oh, I keep doing that. Whenever I'm saving a project, Jack, if I type it real fast, I'll have like an extra letter that's like a capitalized. I don't like that. I already had it, but let's see. I don't to do it to do another different song. I know your buddy's about to go into an ad break real quick. Like, yeah, I'm searching for the thing, so don't worry, you're not missing much. It said that we were going into an ad. I literally just saw the thing. It's like ad starts in 10 seconds, and then nothing popped up. Okay, I guess we're not doing an ad right now. Anyway, I have the perfect song right now. There you are. This is a very obvious one to do. I didn't wanted to wait till everyone was back. But yeah, we're gonna be this is like the obvious song to do for an Alistair voice, or if I can do it in my normal voice. I don't know how many people would be interested. I can do both. I have no problem with that. I can do this one like super diff. Oh, because I can do this because I know the song so well. Well, I just need to read the lyrics and I know how to sing it. Well, they encourage your complete cooperation. Send your roses when they think you need to smile. I can't control myself because I don't know how. And they love me for, and honestly, I'll be here for a while. So give them blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink, and it will never be enough. So give them blood, blood. Grab a glass because there's going to be a flood. A celebrated man amongst the Guernsey. They can fix me proper with a bit of luck. The doctors and the nurses, they adore me so, but it's really quite alarming, 'cause I'm such an awful fuck. I gave you blood, gallons of the stuff. I gave you all that you can drink, and it has never been enough. I gave you blood. I am the kind of human records that you love. Beautiful. Now this here should be extended. There's no blood. I could do that too. That's the beauty here. Just redo the end part. I clicked on the thing. Remove that. I like also that we just play it with just the instrumental. It does get a lot louder. But that's why it's a project. We gotta edit the audio ourselves, of course. Because for the song, you just have that you do the filter anyway. If anyone's never heard it, it's a hidden track off of the Black Parade album. You have to wait a minute and 30 seconds before the actual song starts. It's one of those things I'm surprised when they put it on streaming services, they didn't cut that down. It's still dead silence for a minute 30 before the song actually kicks in. Because it was a hidden track. But if you say that, but if you're on a streaming service, it literally just says blood. So just cut the thing out. Just gotta redo the last bits here. That way I can kind of stitch it in. So it's a lot better. Blood. I'm the kind of human records that you love. There. That's better. It's not as loud, but yeah. That'll work better. Because that is like the end. So it's after the final line. The final word. That you love. Da, da. Yeah, we're just knocking these babies out. Yeah, the time. It's are quite late. I do like. Trying to think like, what time should I go? We may have a day off tomorrow, but I do have a. I do like my sleep. It's almost midnight, so. It did only as that style, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's I have cover stuff, but I don't have the audio all prepped and ready to go. Hmm. I'm having a debate right now. Is that the internal debate going on of should I do this now or do it later? It's a little too it's late, but it would take a lot longer to do. Probably I'll do it later. That a little bit later. We did three. No, we did four covers. And I will say, to be honest, I was doing some song cover stuff earlier today, so my voice isn't 100%. I wasn't saving it for a stream. I didn't even know. I didn't think I was trying to figure out what to do. I was like, oh, maybe let me do that for a bit. But I waited very late. Well. Just one little song here. It would take a lot longer to do just because of the language. I want to get that right. A part of me really wants to do something for it because of what this week is in the fandom. You need your calendar to know. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. Even though it was shortest stream, we did do a few song covers. We had to do some back and forth because of things messing up. Not too many this time. It wasn't a case of this thing recorded to the and it was on the wrong microphone. It was in the wrong track. I got an easy fix. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. If you did like this stream, please be sure to click on the follow button down below. I do have a very odd stream schedule. I kind of stream when I feel like it. It's mainly due to work. If work is busy, I'm exhausted, tired from it, I probably won't stream. If I really don't have anything to like I want to play this game, but do I want to stream it? Stuff like that happens. From time to time. But I do try to go live on a nice kind of consistent basis. Yeah, to keep up to date with stuff like that with me, so you'll know, just follow me on my social platforms. I'm very active on Twitter, Threads, and Blue Sky. I also have a YouTube with my VODs, and now with the song covers, since they are now public, they are also over there too. So yeah, I've been uploading them all into everything, so they're all there. No problem finding them. And of course, obviously TikTok, obviously they're there too. And of course, if you don't want to do any of that stuff, you want to keep it all nice and easy, just follow me on my Discord server. You have roles that you can react. I have roles that you can react to, and then you just get pinged when I upload on those platforms. You're like, oh, there you go. If you don't want to follow them all individually, nice little easy place to follow it, to join. Plus, also we have a nice little community there. We do community events every couple weeks. I keep it like a consistent basis. We just chill out and do some fun stuff. And last but not least, I get to hear in my voice. My voice is like, hey, it's time for you to pay for what you just did. I am partnered with the Creation Snack Company. If you use that link right there or down in my About section, it's to a website with a whole variety of snacks that you can pick from, different flavors, different types. And you pick what you want. You go to checkout. You just put my name in the promo code section to get 10% off your order. And if enough people use them, we get to make our own snack flavor, which I think is pretty neat. So, whether it was morning, afternoon, evening, night, whether you're watching this live, you're watching this as a VOD on either Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye. And this time, I actually had a thing up here.